Morgan and Representative Perry and members of the committee. I'm Jody Spear from Harborside. I have some notes that I may or may not get through in 3 minutes because I'd like to say something after having heard the head of the state's CDC. I heard Dr. Mills say that experts don't define specific cancer risk. I don't believe she said what experts. We listened to some experts today. I heard them yesterday, actually, as Paul Lebo did. I was very impressed, found the presentations very credible. And I hope that Dr. Mills took good notes from hearing them today. And I hope that she may give some additional thought to what the sources are of the information that she's choosing. If one message comes through loud and clear, it's that the studies to trust are those that are not funded by the telecommunications industry. I heard her speak of a Danish study, for instance, and it could well be that that is the well-known Danish study published in '06 that was funded by the telecommunications industry. I hope that during the work session you will quiz her on the sources that she's citing and find out which ones were paid for by industry and which ones are impartial. She used some clever terms like apples and xylophones. I thought it was rather evasive, and I think we deserve better. I'd like to mention something that I heard yesterday that didn't come up today, and that is that the allowable levels set for electromagnetic radiation are about 1,000 times too high. So the Children's Wireless Protection Act that we are discussing here would represent an interim step until the manufacturer's standards are raised and safer devices are marketed. They all feel that it is possible for cell phones to be safer, and that's what we need to insist on, a higher standard. Maine is predominantly a rural state, so I hope you will discuss with Lloyd Morgan and with the other experts who came today the fact that cell phones emit more electromagnetic radiation in rural areas in order to connect to a distant base station. And I think you'll want to know also that calls should not be made from a moving vehicle or in close proximity to other persons, especially in crowded public places. Radiation pulses out within a radius of several feet, as much as 15 feet, I'm told. So the use of cell phones is a public health issue involving more than just one individual user. Would you let me make one more? Sure. I think I'm the last person. I want to recommend to you a story on the hazards of cell phone radiation by Chris Ketchum that was published last month. It's a highly